Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and an amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the top 5 stocks to keep on watch for this month. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall, I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys do, make sure you guys smash the like button, because that means you guys really appreciate my videos, and that means a lot to me. So if you guys get any sort of value out of this video, please repay me with a huge like. So now let's jump into it. We're just going to go ahead and turn to the computer and look at the top 5 stocks to keep on watch for June of 2020. Let's go. Bam! Alrighty guys, so the very first stock that we're going to go ahead and look at is Wynn Resorts, ticker symbol WYNN. The reason why I like this one is because this is a resort stock. So once everything starts to reopen, and a lot of states this month are starting to reopen, so I do think that this is going to be a cool stock to especially keep on watch. I do think that right now it is kind of trading in this consolidation zone with some resistance here at 88 and some nice upward support coming in, really right now at $84. So I do think there is a possible trade from 84 to about 88, if not breaking over that to about 92, then 100. I think there's this nice trade because especially once the stock broke above this 200 moving average line, now it's starting to use it as support. So I do think that there is definitely some upside potential. Also, right now it's trading at a 50 on the RSI, which means it's not too overvalued and it's not undervalued. It's just kind of in this perfect, little middle ground here. So I do think that this is a cool stock to keep on watch. And they used to pay a dividend. I know they cut their dividend to save cash, but I do think that getting into this stock, setting your stops, especially right below this 200 moving average line, could be a great idea to make some money off a nice little swing trade from it. So moving on here, we have ticker symbol ZM, the one and only Zoom. I think that this stock has a lot more downside potential than upside. The reason why I say that is because this stock the past month is up 164%, which is absolutely insane. You could have bought this stock all the way back here for like $70. Right now you could sell it for $200. Absolutely crazy gains. And looking at it on the RSI, it is trading at a 64. It used to pop above to an 82, which is getting into that overvalued state. I do think that even though they did release their earnings, that this stock is still significantly overvalued. Another thing too is once the economy starts to reopen, how many people are going to keep using virtual communications? Just something to keep in mind. Are they going to stick to that for schools? Are they going to stick to that for businesses? It's just something to keep an eye on. Another thing here is this stock normally will come in contact with this 200 moving average line as support. It's done it once, twice, so another opportunity. All you have to do is set an alert here right at the moving average line. So just set it here, make sure it's at or below, and then create an alert. So now if it comes in contact with this moving average line, there's still another swing trade here, even though we have some downside potential, which I do think that this would be a good stock to go in for a short. There's still upside potential if it falls to the moving average line, which it has done multiple times. So moving on here, we have ticker symbol LYV, also known as Live Nation Entertainment. So I do think that this stock has some upside potential. As you guys can see, I do own one share of this stock. I'm up, around $9 per share. Not too big of a gain, but on a dollar or on a one share stock, that's pretty decent. We have this nice little upward trend, and since the economy is starting to reopen, Live Nation Entertainment is a merger with Ticketmaster. So I do think once people can start going to concerts, sports venues, this is going to be a stock that comes back up very, very quickly. Looking at it in the RSI, 56. Not significantly overvalued, and it's not, really undervalued. Kind of in this middle ground. I do think that there is some upside potential, like I said, once things start to reopen here. Another one here is Berkshire Hathaway, ticker symbol BRK.B. For some reason, the chart is not loading up here. I know that this stock is very, very undervalued right now. Well, anyways, this stock is very undervalued. I'll go ahead and pop up a chart here so you guys can see it. Actually, you guys can see we did get some nasty sell-off. And then once the economy started to reopen, this stock really hasn't, came back up to the high. So I do think there's some upside potential in that one. So moving on here, we have Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat is one of those stocks here that is always very interesting to me. The reason why I say that is because they still performed pretty decent during this whole market volatility. There's some nice resistance here at around $167. Some nice support here at 48. Now, the thing about this one, very similar to the others, right now, the 200 moving average line is going up. So there's this nice upward trend. So let's go ahead and draw out that trend here. Boom. And let's draw this out right here. Boom. So we do have upside potential. Nearest resistance is up here at around $43. So I do think there is some nice little profit here for this stock to come in contact to. If not, it falls down to 114 at this 200 moving average line. We get into that as a possibility for it to have more upside potential, which I do think it easily could have. Right now we're on this upward trend. The trend is your friend. I think it would be a good bet to ride this wave out and see what happens here. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode on the top 5 stocks to keep on watch for June of 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Take care, guys. Roll the outro. Let's go. Bam.